Okay, who wants to do the summary?
Who was last?
Kind of forgot.
I think
I
it was
think it
me.
was.
Probably.
Oh, I thought I was. I thought it was like really short and brief.
Could have been.
Like,
It could have been you. I was the second
Probably.
to last at the very least.
Because it was short and brief.
Then Tyraneus, go ahead.
Well, as far as I remember, last time was pretty short and brief too. We went in and fought the spiders in the one layer of spiders, and then I know we left, and I seem to remember something stopped us from going right away to the next one, but I can't remember what that was. Sorry.
We ran into a whole lot of orcs who fought it out,
that's
and
right.
then they left.
Yeah, I
there
think that's about
was
it.
a group of 50
Yep.
orcs separated into more camps of like 25 versus 25 who were arguing with each other. Dolos almost lost his life by stumbling into them.
More like stumbling off of a cliff into them.
Yeah, was lucky enough not to actually stumble off of the cliff, and was lucky enough not to get noticed by the two groups who were yelling at each other.
so ridiculous.
He managed to see that the two groups started fighting each other, or at least one of each from each group started fighting each other shortly after you noticed that the one of them won, and basically told the rest of the group, "I'm the strongest, you'll listen to me," which they all accepted, and they moved on. Latest knowledge you have is that they moved to the east, towards Amida. At least in that general direction.
Yep. I'm fairly certain that's where we left off, too. I think we're still like a day out of Meriton.
Yeah, you're a day out of Meriton.
Okay. Did someone write down exactly what we got from the encounter? I think it was just... I have the 3 spiders worth of poisons. Someone have the fangs written down? Ado does, right?
I haven't gotten it written down.
Oh, just write down 3 spiders worth of fangs, or 6 spider fangs. Otherwise, yeah, we'll go back to Meriton. We can just wait to turn in the spider stuff after we do the next thing, and then I want to go sell my poison to the alchemist like last time. So.
Okay, so it's more like you enter Meriton, sell, and go and move out again.
Yeah, assuming it's not like too late in the evening.
You can just move out, whatever. Just
Okay.
walk like 1-2 hours
And
more.
the horse
into
horse
woods.
situation is kind of like, as long as we're, because we still have, I think, at least 5 days left paid. They're not gonna like sell our horses if we're gone for 6 days, right?
No, but if you're gone like for 7 or 8 days and they haven't heard anything, like if they're like 3 or 4 days after the payment and they still haven't heard anything, then they're going to assume you are most likely either not interested in the horses anymore or you're dead. Either or, they would then sell off the horses.
Yep. Okay. So we got over a week before that time period, so.
And it's not like we paid for them.
No.
That's true too, but you know, if we lose them, we'd have to pay for more. So let's not.
I'm pretty sure that's going to happen anyway.
Yeah, eventually, but let's prolong that as long as possible.
Fair enough.
By not using them at all.
Yep. So how much? So for 3 spiders worth of poison, how much would that get?
I'm looking it up because I have no clue anymore how much I sold it for previously.
So the standard poison is like 100 gold, and that's because gold they don't want it to. They don't want you to use poison too often because they feel that spending money to do more damage breaks the game. So they made it like, yeah, you could technically do it, but it's pretty expensive.
Yeah, this is a different type of poison though. Because it's a little older now, you have no way of keeping it fresh.
Well, it's sealed.
Yeah, it's sealed, but it'll clunk up a little bit.
Eh.
It's like, it's not as fresh as it used to be. It'll probably...
Make it divisible by 4.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. Like 25 apiece.
So, 20...
You had 3 vials, so that'll be 75.
Okay. That's pretty good. So, 75 gold. I guess I'll yoink. I think that'd be a remainder of
Someone's
3,
gonna
wouldn't it? Yeah, it'd be a remainder of 3.
Yeah, so somebody's gonna get shortchanged one.
I guess Ty as normal. Or the
Sure, no,
cleric.
that's cool. 74 then?
No, it's 74, it's blah blah blah. So it's 72,
18.
it's
3
18.
get 18. 1 gets 17.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I'll take 17 then.
GP. Right.
Yep.
We were talking GP, not platinum. Darn.
Yeah, cool.
1.7 plat if you wanted in that.
Yeah.
Yeah. You just go there, sell some stuff. Nothing much happened in the last 2 days. Or at least nothing really.
Actually, it was closer to 5 days.
In the last couple of days, nothing much happened. At least not that you immediately hear upon entering the town.
Am I still like barely within range of the earring with Rita?
Yeah,
Anything happen on her end?
doesn't seem to be.
Okay, so I guess we'll just continue on.
But we do check in about the horses before we leave, just to let them know we're still alive.
Yeah, they know. We've still got like 5 days left that we've paid
Oh,
for.
you check in. It's like a general. Yeah, we're still alive. Going north now.
Okay. We head north.
You move. Yeah, you head north. Initially, you move past the druid's house, or relatively close. Want to go past? Want to go to him, or just move on?
I probably would want to stop by on the way back after we've taken care of the other spiders.
Okay.
I mean, we could go close enough for him to yell at us if he has anything to say, but otherwise, yeah.
It'll be a little of a detour.
It's not really worth it then. We got no reason to go.
Yeah.
Okay. You move north. You have a general area where you could find the spiders. You have 2 days of travel first.
Mm-hmm. So... What are you saying?
Nothing yet, actually. Make a survival check to begin with.
Okay.
And I'm one of you. Okay, Tyraneus.
Oh, that's fine. He's better than I do anyway.
Tyraneus, you find signs all over of not only spiders, but also goblins and orcs.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I make sure everyone is aware of this.
It is kind of something you would expect since you're closer to the mountains here. You are kind of relatively close to the first 2 towns that you helped originally. So it is not necessarily a surprise, but as you say, it is something to keep your guard up for. The traces are very distinct for the goblins and orcs. They just walk through everything, not caring what they trample. So their tracks are for you relatively easy to find, since you know how nature should look like. And you can kind of feel the energies of nature and being, yeah, you could say angry at the orcs.
Oh, definitely.
Apart from, yeah.
Sorry, so I'm going to do ritual speak with animals, and I assume there are some, I guess, ravens about, perhaps?
There are no ravens about.
Any other birds?
Yeah, different types of birds. Just name one that'll probably fit in basically a
sparrow.
European
Well,
forest.
a crow then.
I don't know.
What about a crow?
There are crows, yes.
Okay, yeah. I'd rather, because they're generally a little more intelligent. So, so I do my ritual and I just inquire about, after I give him a piece of meat, of course, I inquire about, what the crow's seen in the area as far as spiders or the other humanoids.
The crow sits on top of a branch. You offer him the piece of meat and he stays there. Make an insight check. Just you.
Not horrible.
No, the
Fairly
crow
average.
is paying attention, but not necessarily to you.
Can I tell what he's paying attention to?
To the party, but yeah, to the party is what you think.
I tell people to spread out a bit and see if I can tell where the crow is focusing his attention.
People spread out. Make a perception check. With advantage since people are spreading out. Easy. The crow seems to be following Drake.
Why?
Do I notice any, like, does it just casual or does it seem to be agitated or?
It doesn't seem to be agitated. It is just focused on it.
As if curious.
You could say that, yeah.
I would like to point out that demon we encountered used crows. I'm just throwing that out there.
Okay, so maybe we should ignore the crows then?
Have you asked the crow question yet, or?
Yeah, but the concern is, are we going to get an answer then that's worth anything?
Well, might as well ask.
Because
Might as well.
okay, I asked the crow what interests him in Dell.
Teehee.
He looks at you. That's not the name I heard.
Fair enough. He was once known as Drake. But what interest does he hold for you?
Not to me, really.
Yeah.
I was told to keep an eye out.
Oh yeah, I pass that information along to the others, and suggest that we, I guess, ignore the crow.
Well, might as well ask him. He already seen me. Might as well.
Yeah, but can we trust any information we get?
The fact that he even mentioned he was supposed to do that probably means yes.
Of course, couldn't Gumby do a truth? Would a truth spell work on the crow?
That's a good question.
Yeah, but is it worth the spell slot?
It's a creature, so I'd say it would work.
Oh yeah, I guess he can't do it like a ritual.
It's a level 1 spell slot, though. It's not a huge deal.
No, it's a 2.
Oh, it's a 2?
Yeah, no, that's a bit of a waste before we do our battles.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
I might as well ask him, and you could insight him.
Still, I ask
Yeah.
again, what is there any information you'd be happy to pass along about the spiders, which would probably be his enemy as well, or any of the other humanoids?
He kind of looks. The big thingies, the big spiders, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, they're troublesome.
Kind of. Yeah, they eat us. Don't like it.
Well, we'd be happy to take care of that problem for you if you'd point us in the right direction.
He kind of looks. Make a persuasion check.
Against the crow? Okay.
Yeah.
He should be interesting.
Yikes, no bonus. Okay, one sec.
Yep, because that was your dump stat. Oh, nice!
Well, at least there's no minus.
Yes.
Because he's a half-elf.
That's pretty useful then. Do we have a crow? We do not have a specific... Oh, perhaps we do. Crocodile, crab, no crow. Then we're going for the other one, raven.
They can't be super wise.
No, but perhaps they get something, I don't know.
They're
Never did a
closely
wisdom
related.
check for a raven. They do get some, actually. He's wiser than you are.
Wait, what?
They have a +1.
So do I.
Okay.
So he's not wiser than I am.
He's wiser than Tyraneus, apparently.
Okay. No,
How could
not
that
at
be?
all.
Oh no, wait, you have the charisma. This was just a...
Yeah.
Oh, then it doesn't really matter at all. He looks... He's kind of flutters his wings. He says, okay. Sounds fair. He spreads his wings, jumps off the branch, and glides into a specific direction. As he croaks, "Follow me!"
Okay, I pass it along to the others, and I suggest I guess we follow.
Can he,
Cautiously.
I say I'm asked Ty to insight that.
The raven, the crow is flying relatively fast. So if you want to follow him, you'll actually have to kind of run after him.
Okay. Now, for the
Well,
that
how's
was
my insight then?
on the
Do I
crow.
feel that the crow's trying to trick us?
Doesn't seem to try and trick you.
Okay,
His
I
reaction seems fairly honest. Like, yeah,
pass that along.
sounds good.
So what do you guys want to do?
Might as well follow.
Okay, I agree. Trying to be as perceptive as possible.
Yeah.
Roll perception checks with disadvantage.
And guidance, because why not?
All of us?
Everyone, or what does it work?
8 plus a d4.
Everyone, because all of you are running.
Okay.
Ooh. Well, I guess that's the rule. Do we roll individually, or does
No,
he give a
it'll only
like,
be
blanket
one,
bonus?
but
Oh, then use
so
my
it's not
4
bad.
Because I rolled a 4.
Disadvantage?
Yeah. Can you get worse than that?
Yeah.
Probably can.
Watch this.
Hold on. Prepare.
Wrath-
Wait for it.
No.
Oh, that's
Aw.
actually quite good.
Wrath, I'm
But
gonna
is
use
it
my
disadvantage?
luck point and take that 15, so I actually rolled a 19.
Okay.
Okay. I had a 12.
So, you run after this crow, which is flying through the forest relatively quickly. You have to kind of lag it. Gumby, you are slowly but surely getting behind the group because your lagging it is not as fast as they're lagging it.
Yeah, because my speed is 25.
That's what I mean.
Yep.
It's only
Um,
5/6 of us.
Yeah, but over a certain period of running, it just lengthens, so to say. Tyraneus and Drake, you can slowly you can concentrate more on running than the rest of them,
Mm-hmm.
and you can not only concentrate on running but also concentrate on looking instead of just running. You can see on the sides that more and more webbing starts to appear, something you find kind of obvious. The crow, he sits on a branch after what seems to be like 20 to 30 minutes of keeping pace. He kind of waits for you to stand below him. He looks at you, he says, I'm not going further.
Fair enough. I don't understand him, but yeah.
That's what he says against Tyraneus. Gumby, you can hear like Gumby's little footsteps coming up. As Tyraneus, as the crow says to Tyraneus, he kind of points with his wing. That direction. Be aware, it's a pretty big nest.
Thank you, friend. And I toss him another piece of meat. And
The other one he ignored, but this one he actually eats. And
Cool.
then flies off.
Awesome. So I've attracted the attention of a demon now. I don't know why he picked up on.
add it to the list of the green dragon.
I
and,
know, and it's specifically me too. It's like out of all of us, it's always focused on me. Ah!
But you write
Tyrane-
7 pages of, or 7+ pages of backstory.
Tyraneus has also attracted some unwanted attention, don't worry. But then again, Tyraneus wants that attention because he wants them to come to him. Makes them easier to kill.
Yes.
I'm very much I don't want the attention, yet I'm getting it anyhow. It's I feel like I'm a protagonist, which sucks.
Everyone gets their chances at death.
It's like yeah. It's like I'm the protagonist, but I'm not. I don't have that like OP power that breaks the game. Okay, so what time is it, Wrath? I'm assuming it's like midday.
Yeah, it's midday now. As you kind of Gumby actually arrives at the moment that the crow is already flying away. You're looking at the crow, praying that you don't have to follow him again.
Well, none of us are moving.
Which then
So it's like, what I miss?
what? Go ahead.
Nah,
no,
this is
is
the
that's
area.
You asked him a question.
This is the
Well,
area.
I point to where the crow pointed and say it should be over in that direction.
Okay. Can we not run there?
No, we won't run.
Okay.
So there's not much point in stealthing if there's like webbing about. But if there
Mhm.
isn't webbing, then we could try stealthing. So is the webbing
There
like
is webbing literally everywhere. As of now, they're more covering the trees. They're like higher areas.
yeah.
But it is very clearly that webbing is in the area. Make a perception check.
A normal one,
casually,
right?
yeah, as you casually look around here.
Oh, yeah, I'm out of breath. I can barely stand.
No, 19. Dolos doesn't even bother apparently.
I'm clicking. 4.
Doesn't even bother apparently.
So everybody's looking
Even I'm
around.
better than that. And I wrote a 2.
Everybody's kind of looking around a little bit, catching their breath mostly. Drake, your physique is a little better than the rest.
Yep.
So you catch your breath. You catch your breath fairly quickly, and have the ability to look around as you hear voices of familiar creatures.
Oh. Yeah, let's.
There is a group of goblins, between 5 and 10 of them, give or take.
Okay.
And they have apparently, or they're coming towards your position. They try to be silent, but you can hear them.
Okay, in Elvish. Does Gumby speak Elvish?
I don't know.
Gumby does.
Okay, so I would know that, and that means everyone speaks Elvish. So in Elvish, I kind of lightly say Goblin Ambush. And is there one that I can? And after I say that, is there one that I can see that would be a decent target for a firebolt?
You cannot see them. You can hear them coming.
Okay.
You have not really gotten that big of an idea of where they are coming from, though.
I know the general direction based on their voices.
Yeah, it's like a general direction from the left of you.
Okay, so I mentioned that. And then
Maybe-
I start having everyone shuffle away.
Maybe we should and hide behind some trees if we can to ambush them.
So they're speaking Goblin. I don't actually understand the Goblin, right?
You have no clue what they say.
But it sounds like they're trying to sneak. They're being like quiet about it.
Little bit. They're not like screaming.
Mhm.
They're also not being very, very silent.
Should we pass without a trace, maybe, really quick, Ty?
So the moment you do this, you suddenly hear a low growling,
Of a warg.
extremely close, as in next to you guys.
Yep.
You have barely enough time to look as a creature starts attacking you. I want you to put yourself in the middle, kind of here, as these two wargs have been able to sneak up on you, or more keep
Really?
hidden from you.
Well, we're not surprised, though, right?
You are, but these guys, the goblins you saw coming, or you hear coming.
So they rolled better than a 19 stealth?
Yep.